Wait a minute. Well, it is a presentation video for my final project. The title of the project is Comparison of the Performance of Alamoti, STBC, and STTC over rally and rising feeding channel. It is just an experiment, a series of experiments. And in this report, I evaluate the performance of Alamoti STBC, which means space-time block coding, and STTC, space-time trellis coding over rally and rising feeding channels. These two coding models represent two main subtypes of coding methods. While rally and rising feeding channels are most common among transition models. The evaluation matrix I choose is computing in the BER, which means bit error rates, versus the SNR signal noise ratios over the frequently used two wireless channel models. To demonstrate the characteristic of these models clearly, I compared BER versus SNR results of these two different coding methods over same feeding channels, and results use same coding models. First of all, I choose these two coding models. The first one is that Alamoti space-time blocking. Space-time block coding is a frequently used space-time diversity model which can be implemented in MIMO, which means multi-input, multi-output model. The second one is space-time trellis coding. The design rule of it is decided by the distance matrix constructed from pair of distinct code words. These are the basic diagram of those two different coding methods. The top one, above one, is Alamoti, and the second one is STTC. There are different types of fading. There are two different ways to classify feeding channel. The first one is according to the effect of multipass. It can be classified into two feeding model. The first one is small scale feeding. The second one is large scale feeding. And if you classify the feeding channel according to Doppler spread, it could be classified as slow feeding or fast feeding. Today we'll focus on small scale feeding. There are many different kinds of small scale feeding, for example, white noise, and we will focus on rally and racing today. The first one we use is rally feeding. The PDF plot and PDF formula is shown like this. And the second one is racing feeding. And on the left, it is a PDF, which means probability density function. And this is a plot of the PDF. And if we use MATLAB codes to simulate these two feeding channel, we can use a kernel to dot multiply the input signal. This HI is the kernel we will use in rally feeding channel. NRX means number of receive antenna, and NTX means uh, number of transit antenna. And if we of and for racing channel, we can do a small adjustment from rally channel to got the kernel of racing channel. It could be we could use the formula in the bottom, and this is the HS just like this, and this is our one element matrix, and its size is synced to HS, and K is a hyperparameter which can be used to adjust the ratio of those two matrices, those two kernel. And we do our experiment. First, we use sync coding model over different type of fading channels. For example, we use on the left we use the Alamoti, and we can find that even they are very close, the BER on racing channel is lower, and those result is synced to the situation we use STTC. And then I use different coding models over same type of fading channels, and both of them got same results. Alamoti can get better performance, and it needs to be noted that I fixed the number of receive antenna and number of transit antenna, and we can got the conclusion that using Alamoti space-time blocking coding over rally channels will over this is not correct, over racing channel will give best performance. And this is a reference. Thank you. And now we will run our codes. First of all, we do Alamoti. Anytime, and you can skip this part. And this is Alamoti on rally channel, and we can just decomment this and run it again. And we can find that the second one, the orange one, is the Alamoti on racing channel. And I will not run this code on this because it will take more than 5 minutes, and STTC is quite time consuming, and if you want to try this, you can just do what I did just on Alamoti. You can just comment this part and get results on Reddit channel, and decomment this, get the result of recent channel. Now let's compare. Let's compare the results of Alamoti and STTC, and let me see. We try this on recent channel, and let's close this and wait a minute. and got this first. And then we can run this part. You can skip this part because it will take about 2 even 3 minutes. Oh, well, we got the result. The blue curve is that Alamotti coding on recent channel, and the red one is the STTC on recent channel. We can find that Alamotti get better results. That's it. That's what I did in my project. Thank you very much.